team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
To the ground with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager. That's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Offense working from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Trying play action. Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throwing right. It's complete. Gets away from one. He's got space. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quick strike complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The pitch. Looking for the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 85 yards, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cuber. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the corner. He's in open space downfield. He's loose. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
What a run. I'll tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. Off play action. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Pulls and fires complete. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He'll do it himself. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one in 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Running to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Nice move to pick up yardage. At the 45 on its way. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And they had nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Cuber.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it set up on the outside. Now the connection takes it to the 11. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught on a touchdown.
And this offense really struggled in the first half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They march 72 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the chains for this offense. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Bunch formation for these receivers. Now they'll run it on the toss. Turning it on! He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs, and make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Finds a man on the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. What a nice job finding the back on the angle route. That's a tough thing to cover.
And I love the matchup for this quarterback. He knew there on 3rd down. He had the one-on-one with his running back and that defender. Nice job on the route, crossing the defender's face. Easy completion. The drive stays alive.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Oh, it's a reverse. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right on the money. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They'll try to sneak it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Takes the handoff. It's Strickland. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. The quick out. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Now they'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Slithers into space. Shakes off the defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Strickland. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the right. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the end.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Running to Green. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Coming up on second down as they try to hold this lead. On the run, it's Frazier. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. He'll go to the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Third and one. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The give as they work on that clock. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. Third down and 2. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quick handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. And getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Tyson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On 4th down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the 1st down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're reeling a little bit defensively.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They just keep firing. Grab near the sticks. It's Williamson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Strickland. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Step 1 complete. You cut this to a 1-possession game, but man, oh man, do you need some more things to go your way. Step 2, we're going to have to kick it onside. No timeouts left. Can't waste clock. Got to get a little bit lucky and see if we can get our offense back on the field.
A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.